Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alright, so today I'm going to be smoking a cigarette, but the length of the video is a prime number. But what is a prime number? Well, a prime number is any number other than 1 that is not divisible by anything other than itself and 1. Some examples include 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11, and the vast majority of prime numbers other than 2 are odd. I could be wrong about that. Is 2 actually odd, or is it even? It really feels like it should be even, but honestly, I haven't taken a math class in years, so I really can't remember. But what I do know is that I want to make this video because I think prime numbers are pretty interesting. I think they're a cool little tidbit of math, even as somebody who is not a math person by any means. I think prime numbers are pretty cool, and I thought it would be amusing to make a video with a length of a prime number, or with the video length being that of a prime number, because I thought it'd be funny. And that's really all it comes down to. I just thought that this would be an amusing thing to do, and so as such, I'm here making this video today. Now, there is one thing that I do need to acknowledge before we go ahead and actually get one of my American Spirit Blues all lit up, and before we go and actually get to smoke it, and that is that the video length in the thumbnail might have not looked like a prime number, but the length of this video itself is a prime number. And the reason for that is because YouTube's timing measures for the video length are complicated. So the length of the video on YouTube is the length of the video. However, in the thumbnail itself, no matter what, the video length will look like it's 1 second longer than it actually is. So if something is 19 minutes and 59 seconds, it will say that it's actually 20 minutes. Yeah. So even though the actual video length of this video is a prime number, it doesn't actually look like it is until you click on the video. Because of that, I could have very well just made it where this video is actually titled that it's 1 under a prime number, and so the video thumbnail looks like it's a prime number. That's an interesting idea that I hadn't really considered until now, but I'm committing to what I already said because I don't think it would be nearly as funny if I did that. I think it would be funniest if the video length is actually a prime number, but it looks like it's not a prime number due to YouTube's timing stuff and whatnot kind of thing. Overall, I just think this is a pretty amusing and pretty interesting thing to do, and overall, I'm looking forward to having one of my American Spirit Blue cigarettes from the United States. I haven't had a cigarette in about the last hour or so, and it is cold out here, so I definitely need a cigarette to warm me up, so let's go ahead and get my lighter out of my pocket. And without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get to smoking. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying, So, I think there is another question I should probably answer, and that's, how am I going to stop this video on exactly a prime number kind of thing? I don't have a list of prime numbers in my head that I want to stop on. I don't have a bunch of prime numbers memorized besides 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. I just haven't ever bothered memorizing a lot of prime numbers, frankly put. So how am I going to stop this video on a prime number to make sure that this video is actually what it promises? How am I going to make sure the video length of this video is actually a prime number? Well, the way I'm going to do that is pretty simple. I'm going to use the power of editing. And so after I'm done with my cigarette, I'm going to roll the outro, do my normal outro, and then I'm just going to sit there like this, staring at the camera for another 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 seconds, maybe even up to 70, 80, 90 seconds. And I'm just going to sit here, kind of just chilling, doing nothing for as long as I feel like. And then when I'm editing this video, I'm going to cut off the extra portion of the video, and I'm going to cut it when the time is a prime number. And that's going to be what I'm doing. Now, there's also a lot of thinking that should really go into this as well. We need to think about, okay, how do we want to consider what the video length actually is as a prime number as well? So with the video length, there's an hour marker at the front kind of thing, then there's minutes, and then there's seconds. That's just how it goes. And they're separated by colons, of course. So one way to go about having the video length be a prime number would be to have the minute be a prime number, like it is right now. We're at 5 minutes right now. That's a prime number. And then you could have the seconds be a prime number too. But what I want is one concise prime number. So for the uses of this video, I'm considering the 5 and then the seconds counter to be the same thing. So we're at 500 something right now. And that's what I'm counting the prime number to actually be. Now, it's a good thing I am doing it the way I am, because if we hit the 10-minute mark in this video, 10 is not a prime number. It's divisible by 5. It's divisible by 2. It's not a prime number. So I wouldn't be able to actually do a real, like, prime number video title if I was formatting it that way until the video length hit 11 seconds. And then if it hit 12, I'd have to wait until 13 seconds. And then if it hit 14, I'd have to wait until 17 seconds. And then if it hit 17 seconds, I'd have to wait until 19 seconds. And then if it hit 19 minutes. And then if I hit 19 minutes, I'd have to wait until 21 minutes. And then if it hit 21, I'd have to wait until 23 minutes. And if it hit 23, I'd have to wait until 27. And then I'd have to wait until 29. And then I'd have to wait until 31. And then I'd have to wait until 33. And then I'd have to wait until 37, 39, 41, 43, 47. Probably. Those are prime numbers, right? I think they are, yeah. I also need to make sure I grab a thumbnail. I almost completely forgot to do that. Let's go do that real quick. Well, hopefully one of those screenshots will do as a thumbnail for the video. We will find out. But basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm glad I'm formatting it in the way that I am with the time and everything like that kind of thing. Like we're at 8 minutes and something right now. 8 is not a prime number, so I wouldn't be able to use this anywhere in this minute as a prime number if I was formatting it in, okay, here's one prime number and here's another prime number. It's just one prime number kind of thing. Honestly, for a video idea that seems so simple, I'm just sitting out here smoking a cigarette, but the video length is a prime number. It's a simple concept, but there's a lot more that really goes into this than you would really think kind of thing. There really is a lot more that goes into this than you would really think. And for that reason, I think this video concept is even funnier than I already thought it was. Because, well, there's a lot of thought that goes into this simple concept. And I think that's a funny thing, frankly put. Overall, though, I got no complaints on my behalf about my smoke. I am not minding it by any means, I will acknowledge. I'm enjoying my buzz, I'll admit. I am getting a little bit too buzzed though, so I'm just gonna set it down for a moment. And it's cold out here. My goodness, it's like 48 degrees right now. It was like 70 yesterday. It's getting chilly. I'm gonna button up my jacket real quick because it's a bit chilly. I'm not gonna button up my entire jacket because I'm going back inside after this. No need to button up my entire jacket right now, but I will button it up just a little bit just to keep some of that warmth in because, oh my goodness, it's getting cold. My hands are cold, my head is cold, my neck is cold. Whew. But it's all worth it to be able to smoke a cigarette and make a video about smoking a cigarette, but the length of the video is a prime number. It's all worth it, you know what I'm saying? Almost done with my smoke though. I think we've got probably a handful of hits left. I'm just gonna set it down once again, just for a moment. Chilling though. Sun's going down. Got the lights on. It's getting cold, but I'm feeling warm now that I've buttoned up my jacket just a little bit. And it's a little bit breezy, but hey, that ain't hurting my experience by any means. I'm enjoying myself, I will acknowledge. Well, I think we got one more hit left, so I'm going to take that hit in just a moment. I say just a moment, but I just took the hit. And now I've taken another one. But I think that was all there was to the video. Have I successfully smoked a cigarette, but the length of the video is a prime number? Well, not quite yet, no. Because the concept of this video is not over until the video is actually done and over and edited. So, not quite yet. But we've accomplished the main goal of this video, which was to smoke a cigarette. And overall, I've had a good time doing so. I thoroughly have enjoyed smoking a cigarette, but the length of the video is a prime number. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you guys have enjoyed watching, of course, like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, everything like that, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. Now I'm going to go ahead and sit here for the next little while until the video length hits a prime number, and I'm going to cut the video right there. Appreciate y'all watching. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.